Today, we're really diving deep into some fascinating stuff.
Oh, yeah.
We are exploring the work of Dr. A,
Oh, okay.
who, he's an orthodontist.
Interesting. An orthodontist.
Yeah, and he's blended public speaking with AI,
Okay.
but some serious cutting-edge AI. So to give you a sense of just how cutting-edge we're talking,
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay.
that you might have heard about.
Yeah. I know those.
That tells you right away, we're dealing with something pretty advanced here.
This is going to be interesting.
Yeah, so it's not just that he's giving these presentations, it's how he's doing it.
Yeah, that's so interesting to me. It's like,
Yeah.
Anyone can learn how to give a presentation, right? But like when you're using AI, that's a whole other thing.
Yeah, it's next level stuff. We'll dive into that.
Yeah.
But first, let's just start with Dr. A himself.
Okay.
He's got this fascinating background. Both of his parents were professors.
Wow. That's interesting. So both parents were professors.
Yeah.
You can imagine how that would shape someone's view on communication.
Right, like from day one.
Yeah, totally.
But he didn't just follow them into academia.
Right, yeah.
He spent over 25 years in dentistry,
Oh,
wearing all sorts of hats.
like that's it.
Clinician, professor, business owner,
Oh, wow.
even corporate leadership.
Huh. So he's been in like all sides of it.
Yeah, and it's that broad experience that
Yeah.
informs, I think, his whole approach.
That makes a lot of sense to me.
And all of this led him to founding Ortho.i.
Orthoi.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So tell me more.
Yeah, so they're not just adding,
Oh,
cool
well,
visuals or fancy tech.
Oh, yeah.
They're using AI in ways
Right.
that most people wouldn't even think of.
Okay. So can you give me an example? Because I'm not really.
Yeah.
I can't quite wrap my head around that.
The big thing here is that Ortho.i integrates AI tools
Okay.
before, during, and after Dr. A's presentations.
Oh, wow. Okay. So it's not just about the keynote itself.
Right? It's this whole
The whole
personalized experience
Yeah, the whole experience.
for the audience.
Yeah, I like that.
So it's like AI is almost a partner in the whole
Right. Like a partner.
process.
Yeah. Almost like a co-presenter in a way.
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting.
But what does that actually look like?
Yeah. What does that actually look like?
Can you give us a concrete example?
Absolutely. Let's take those pre-event calls he does with clients.
Okay.
It's not just about scheduling and stuff.
Right.
Dr. A uses AI to analyze any materials they send beforehand.
Oh, wow. Okay.
This would be anything
So like,
from company reports to, presentation slides they've used in the past.
so the AI is basically doing like homework.
Yeah.
Like homework.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's pretty wild.
It is, right.
Yeah.
And this analysis helps him identify key themes,
Okay.
potential challenges the audience might be facing.
Okay.
Even their overall level of knowledge on the topic, it lets him tailor his message
So it's not about
more effectively.
it's not about making the slides look pretty. It's about understanding the audience
Yeah.
on a deeper level.
Totally.
Okay, now I'm really curious about how AI
Yeah.
comes into play during the actual keynote itself.
That's where things get even more interesting, right?
Right.
Dr. A uses AI to create a more immersive experience.
Okay.
I mean, there are a lot of cool things you could do with AI during a presentation. So he's literally adapting on the fly thanks to the AI. That's next level stuff.
It is, yeah. And it really blurs the lines between a traditional keynote and a truly interactive experience.
Yeah.
The audience isn't just passively listening, they're actively shaping the presentation
Through their...
through their responses, even if they don't realize it.
Yeah, so I'm starting to see how this ties into Dr. A's whole philosophy of personalization. It's not just about knowing the audience beforehand. It's about continuously adapting to them
Exactly.
throughout the entire experience.
And that level of personalization can have a huge impact on how well the message resonates and the kind of takeaways people have.
Yeah, it sounds like Dr. A is offering a few different types of keynotes,
Okay.
each with its own focus. But
Yeah.
I'm more interested in how AI changes the delivery of these keynotes,
Okay.
regardless of the topic.
That's a great point.
Right.
The content is important.
Yeah.
But it's the way it's delivered
Yeah.
that truly sets these keynotes apart. Let's dig into that.
Yeah, let's dig into that a little bit more.
Okay. So what's fascinating here
Yeah.
is that even with all this
Right.
cutting edge AI,
Yeah.
Dr. A is like adamant about maintaining authenticity
Okay.
in his presentations.
That's interesting because
Right.
you might think
Yeah.
someone so focused on technology
Right.
wouldn't place as much emphasis
Right. Yeah.
on the human element.
Yeah. Yeah. Totally.
So how do you think he reconciles those two
Yeah. That's a good question.
seemingly opposite sides?
Well, certain aspects of public speaking just can't be replicated by AI,
Okay.
no matter how advanced it gets.
Okay.
Things like emotional connection,
Ah.
the ability to react to the audience in real time,
Okay.
that spark of genuine passion.
Right.
Those are all uniquely human qualities.
Right. But wouldn't some people argue that having AI involved at all,
Right.
even behind the scenes,
Yeah.
automatically makes it less authentic?
Yeah.
How does Dr. A address that kind of concern?
That's a really thought-provoking question.
Yeah.
Dr. A's perspective is that AI isn't there to replace him,
Okay.
but rather to enhance his ability to connect with the audience on a deeper level.
So it's more like AI is a tool that allows him to be even more himself
Yeah. Yeah.
rather than less.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
can see how that would be appealing to someone
Right.
who clearly values genuine communication.
What?
Okay, so let's say someone listening to this
Right.
is thinking, I need Dr. A at my next event.
Okay, yeah.
How does that actually happen?
Right.
Booking someone who's clearly doing such innovative work
Yeah.
must be pretty intense.
From what I've gathered, Dr. A takes a very hands-on approach to working with clients.
Okay.
He still does those pre-event calls we talked about,
Okay, yeah.
but AI also plays a role in streamlining the process.
Okay.
For example, it can help analyze the client's needs and suggest potential topics or angles that would resonate with their audience.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
It's like AI is acting as a sort of personalized matchmaker,
Yeah, I like that, like a matchmaker.
making sure Dr. A is the right fit for each event.
Yeah,
And that his message will truly hit home.
exactly. It takes some of the guesswork out of the equation for both Dr. A and the client.
So it's not just about getting butts in seats.
Right.
It's about ensuring that the experience is valuable for everyone involved.
Yeah, yeah. That level of attention to detail is pretty impressive.
It is, yeah.
I think it speaks to Dr. A's commitment to using AI not just for novelty, but for actually creating a more meaningful and impactful experience
Right.
for both himself and his audience.
And speaking of impact,
Yeah.
his keynotes are known for having unparalleled energy
Oh, wow.
and delivering actionable insights.
Okay.
Can you give us a concrete example of what that actually looks like in practice?
Well, Dr. A is known for weaving humor and storytelling into his presentations,
Okay.
keeping the audience engaged even when discussing complex topics.
I can definitely see how that would contribute to the unparalleled energy.
Yeah, totally.
It's not just about the words he's saying, it's about how he's delivering them.
Right, exactly.
And the actionable insights likely stem from his diverse background and experience.
Right.
He's not just an academic.
Yeah.
He's been in the trenches, running businesses, leading teams,
Right.
facing real world challenges.
Right. Yeah. And that experience gives his insights a level of practicality
Right.
that you might not get from someone who's solely an academic.
It's interesting to contrast his journey with that of many other speakers
Okay.
in the dental field.
Right.
A lot of them come straight from clinical roles
Ooh, okay.
without that same level of experience in communication and public speaking.
Oh, that's a great observation.
Yeah.
It highlights what makes Dr. A so unique.
Right.
He's not just an expert in dentistry, he's an expert in communicating that expertise in a way that resonates and inspires.
It's like he's found the sweet spot between subject matter knowledge and communication mastery.
Yeah, totally.
That's a powerful combination.
It is, and it makes you wonder.
Yeah.
What if we could apply this blend of expertise and communication to other fields?
Oh, now you're getting me thinking.
Yeah.
What if every expert had the ability to communicate their knowledge
Right.
as effectively as Dr. A?
Yeah.
How would that change our world?
That's a question worth pondering. It really challenges us to think about the potential of AI, not just to automate tasks, but to actually elevate human capabilities.
I'm starting to see how Dr. A's work isn't just about public speaking. It's about something much bigger.
Right.
It's about the future of communication itself.
Exactly. He's showing us that AI can be a powerful tool for connecting with others in more meaningful and impactful ways.
This has been such an eye-opening deep dive.
Yeah.
I feel like I've barely scratched the surface of what's possible with AI in communication.
It's a rapidly evolving field, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But I think we've gleaned some valuable insights
Yeah, we have.
from Dr. A's approach.
But before we wrap things up completely,
Okay.
I want to leave our listeners with something to ponder.
Okay.
We've talked a lot about how Dr. A is using AI to enhance his keynotes.
Right. Right.
The potential is there.
It's exciting to think about, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
AI might seem intimidating, but it's ultimately a tool.
Right.
And like any tool, it can be used to create or
Yeah.
to destroy.
Right.
It all depends on the intentions of the person wielding it.
Well said.
So I encourage everyone listening to explore the possibilities.
Totally.
Don't be afraid to experiment and see how AI can help you become a more effective and impactful communicator.
Absolutely.
And on that note, that wraps up.
Hey guys, I'm Dr. A here, and I'm so glad to hear you guys talking about my article.
Well, Dr. A, it's fantastic to have you join us.
Oh my gosh, Dr. A, this is incredible.
I mean, what a treat. You're actually here, so your timing is perfect.
Seriously, this is amazing. We're so glad you could make it.